Chapter 9, Day 39, page 129. Protestantism and Catholicism act in concert. Protestantism shall give the hand of fellowship to the Roman power. Then there will be law against the Sabbath of God's creation, and then it is that God will do his strange work in the earth. How the Roman Church can clear herself from the charge of idolatry we cannot see. And this is a religion which Protestants are beginning to look upon with so much favor, and which will eventually be united with Protestantism. The union will not, however, be affected by a change in Catholicism, for Rome never changes. She claims infallibility. It is Protestantism that will change. The adoption of liberal ideas on its part will bring it where it can clasp the hand of Catholicism. The professed Protestant world will form a confederacy with the man of sin, and the church and the world will be in corrupt harmony. Romanism in the old world and apostate Protestantism in the new will pursue a similar course towards those who honor all the divine precepts. Sunday laws honor Rome. When the leading churches of the United States, uniting upon such points of doctrine as are held by them in common, shall influence the state to enforce their decrees and to sustain their institutions, then Protestant America will have formed an image of the Roman hierarchy, and the infliction of civil penalties upon dissenters will eventually result. The enforcement of Sunday keeping on the part of Protestant churches is an enforcement of the worship of the papacy. In the very act of enforcing a religious duty by secular power, the churches would themselves form an image to the beast. Hence the enforcement of Sunday keeping in the United States would be enforced by the worship of the beast and his image. When Protestantism shall stretch her hand across the gulf and grasp the hand of the Roman power, when she shall reach over the abyss to clasp hands with Spiritism, when under the influence of its threefold union, our country shall repudiate every principle of its constitution as a Protestant and Republican government, and shall make provision for the propagation of papal falsehood and delusions, then we may know that the time has come for the marvelous working of Satan, and that the end is near. Rome will regain her lost supremacy. As we approach the last crisis, it is of vital moment that the harmony and unity exist among the Lord's instrumentalities. The world is filled with a storm and war and variance. Yet under one head, the papal power, the people will unite to oppose God in the person of his witness. The union is cemented by the great apostate. Laws enforcing the observance of Sunday as the Sabbath will bring about a national apostasy from the principles of republicanism upon which the government has been founded. The religion of papacy will be accepted by the rulers, and the law of God will be made void. A day of great intellectual darkness has been shown to be favorable to the success of popery. It will yet be demonstrated that a day of great intellectual light is equally favorable for its success. In the movements now in progress in the United States to secure for institutions and usages of the Church the support of the state, Protestants are following in the steps of Papists. Nay more, they are opening the door for the papacy to regain the Protestant America the supremacy which she has lost in the old world. The national Sunday law means national apostasy. To secure popularity and patronage, legislators will yield to the demand for a Sunday law. By the decree enforcing the institution of the papacy in violation of the law of God, our nation will disconnect herself fully from righteousness. As the approach of the Roman armies was a sign to the disciples of the impending destruction of Jerusalem, so may this apostasy be a sign to us that the limit of God's forbearance is reached. We must take firm stand that we will not reverence the first day of the week as Sabbath, for it is not the day that was blessed and sanctified by Jehovah. And in reverencing Sunday, we should place ourselves on the side of the great deceiver. When the law of God has been made void and apostasy becomes a national sin, the Lord will work in behalf of his people. The people of the United States have been favored people, but when they restrict religious liberty, surrender Protestantism, and give countenance to popery, the measure of their guilt will be full, and national apostasy will be registered in the books of heaven.